Butter Coffee Man is back. I'm back. I didn't turn on this light. Let's turn it on. Some blue light, some blue fill light. Thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better, almost at 100%, maybe 90%. I don't feel the cold anymore. I don't feel that incognito cold. I want to talk a bit about lying and how people think they are such people readers. They can understand and see basically that people are lying to them, and they can truly understand and notice when people are lying. But it's so difficult that you don't even understand how difficult it is. I've learned this from a person who was lying for free. It's He had nothing to gain. At least you would think he had nothing to gain from lying to you. So whenever he would lie to someone he would not have anything to gain from, he would actually use that person as a peer review for the lie. So when he went to people who he had something to gain from, he would have a polished lie that was just super designed to get the result he wanted, to believe his bullshit. And you might be saying, like, oh, but I can tell when people are lying to me. You can't. Let's say your friend tells you he has a kid, but you've never seen photos of his kid. You never seen the kid live. How can you trust it? Like, you need proof for that. It's very deceptive how we can lie with such simple things, and people don't really notice. And like House said, everybody lies. Now, a good thing is to never act or do anything based on words. Words are very deceptive. Always base your decisions on provable evidence of that person. What do they do? As in, when they are around you, what can you prove? What can you discern from their character, from what they are saying, from their stories? Those are the only true things that you can believe. Even the stories, don't take them with a grain of salt. I've told this to a friend. I told him, like, I don't have any proof that you say you do what you are saying. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to prove your things. And he was like, what? I said, yes, I only have your word. And this is especially true on the internet. People on the internet lie quite a bit, and they have a lot of incentives to lie. The bigger the incentive, the bigger the lie can be. You can fake anything just because of the incentives. What do I mean by that? If you have something to win from appearing as a successful person, or saying that you have a $50 million business, see, now people are listen more to people who say, I am successful, I have this, I have that, I have this, I have that, because no one's gonna question it until it's too late. And even if it's a business, it's very deceptive because you can have a $2 million business a month and actually lose money. I've seen businesses that have a lot of they do a lot of volume, but they have no profit. They actually get money out of the past profits to pay basically from just running. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's like, why are you pretending like you're such a successful person when your business is losing? It's actually losing you money to run that business. So you have to be very careful to understand that there is a different difference between revenue, profit, and between the person and the business. Because you have to think of it this way: this is revenue, this is profit, and this is the part that goes to the person. Very rarely everything that's here goes to the person. It's not the same. We tend to think of it as if it's income. Like if someone has a business, we tend to think of it, oh, he's making $100,000 a month or $1 million a month. And no, that's what the business is doing. How many employees are there in the business? What's the profit margin? How many people own the business? Are you the sole proprietor? So there's a lot of things. Whenever I did audit a business and inside from the I was doing auditing, but not external, internal auditing for a business. And on half of the projects, they were actually losing money. So that's bad. And it's very rare that businesses have internal audits because they don't want to look under the carpet. They don't want to look under the bed. They don't want to just peel the layers off and look at the business itself, at the numbers, and be like, okay, I was thinking I was making money, but instead I'm just spinning my wheels. And yeah, this person was making about a $500,000 a year, which is not quite a lot, but it is. The Not the person, the business was making a $500,000 a year, and he was having a profit of $3,000, $4,000 a month, which is less than 10%. So, and 10% is quite a good profit margin. But this person could have earned 9,000, 10,000 a month by just working for someone else. He had people earning that much in the business. So, yeah, that's the sad part about the business side of lying. Always ask, what's the profit margin? And always ask yourself, what's the proof here? What do I know about this thing, about this idea, about this person, about this whole entire endeavor that I have proof of? And once you start to really focus in on understanding where is the proof, you're going to be like, oh, okay, that's how it goes. And you should be very attentive to the fact that we give this benefit of the doubt way too easily. I like to believe and I like to think that nothing is true until proven. If I don't have proof, I cannot believe that something is true. And it's been a very good strategy to not make bad decisions. It's like I will believe it when I have it in my hand. Until then, it's just a story, it's just a promise. And I had a plaque that said proof, not promises. And I believe that was the start of the whole idea of this lying part and proven and proof. So if you take anything from this video, proof, not promises. Everyone can promise anything, but to have the proof is what you want. Always have the proof. It's obvious the people who can do the work and the people who can't. It's obvious the people who can promise and the people who can deliver. It's super, super easy. Once you understand this idea of proof, not promises, you start asking, like, okay, show me. Show you what? Show me. Show me that you did this before. Show me that it's not just words. Show me your past work. Show me your whatever. Prove it. It's so easy to just ask, and if someone's just promising, and go to that through that proof and say, okay, but is this real? How long can this image take? Like if it's a Photoshop image, how long would it take you to make it? 5, 10 minutes? So understand that not all proof is reliable. You can make in 10 minutes something that's believable. So be careful to understand that it's easy to fake. It is easy even to fabricate proof, because if it's not used to deceive you in a way that you are going to get monetary damage or something else directly and provably, people are going to use that to influence you. So you might be saying, oh, but I have nothing to lose. Imagine this. They were a friend of mine. Let's say I'm just going to turn it into a story about you. A friend of yours tells you, hey, I know that you want to make more money. I have this guy and I bought his product and I started to really make money. And it's $1,000. Just go on to the seminar, and if you don't like it, just don't buy it. Just go, here's the seminar link. It's going to be there. It's invite only. I'm inviting you because I know that you are the kind of person who can do this, and it's $1,000. And I really think that it's worth it, and I've done it for myself, and that's how I have money. And you go and you buy, and it's shipped. Now, what happened there? Well, the guy who recommended you sent you a link that's a referral link you bought, and he had a 50% incentive that you didn't know about. If he bought the product and if he was your friend, why didn't he give you the product? Like, it's not like he can't just show it to you. It says on the link that it's 8 hours of video. Just meet with him 2 or 3 days, look at the product, take some notes, and then apply it, or just have him explain it to you. That's not a friend. That's a guy looking to profit off of you. And it happened. It happens all the time. People are out there really taking advantage of this idea where you think like, oh, it's referred by a friend. Someone said that. Imagine the people who were just enticed by the MLMs, and the first thing they do is go to family and friends because they have goodwill with family and friends, and they start to sell them on this idea, on this, and family and friends, because they are trying to help this person, they're giving them money for the MLM. And what they don't realize is that you should tell the person, look, I don't want that. How much is it? $50. Okay, I'm gonna give you $50. Would you still want to do that deal? Would you still want me to give them $50 instead of you? I want to help you, not them. So whenever someone close to you comes from an MLM and tries to sell you something, you tell them, how much are you profiting off of this? I'm, let's be real and honest. Do you get 10%, 20%, 5%, or do you get nothing? How much have you paid for this? And I don't want a discount. I don't want anything. I want to know how much you profit off of this, just to know how much I'm helping you. And they're going to say 10%, 15%, whatever. It's going to be nothing at the end of the day because they're going to buy so much supply that they're never going to profit off of the MLM. And you tell them, like, look, I have $50. I'm going to give it to you. You do whatever you want with it, but I'm promising you this is 100% profit. So don't give it to anyone else. Keep it for yourself. Get yourself something nice instead of buying junk like this. So that's how you get rid of the whole idea, because somebody sold them on the idea that they're going to make a lot of money out of that. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. But when put in front of a real deal, which is free money, $50, the sandcastle is going to drop. It's going to be like, okay, I understand it now. First of all, I understand that I'm taking 15% off of this, off of selling. Okay, now how many do I need to sell in order to really facilitate this? And they are thinking that they're gonna make a lot of money if they sell 20 or 30, but they've sold two, and it doesn't work that way. And it, that's how bad things can get super fast, from friends and family trying to sell you stuff that you don't want. And it's a pattern of behavior. It's you go to someone's place and they have Herbalife, or how is it called, or they have Amway, or they have something, and they go like, okay, you go like, okay, you're gullible. You trust people way too much, and you get influenced easily, and you get persuaded easily by just to give money to other people and you can't say no, you don't have boundaries. And later down the line, you find out that the brother of this person scammed him of $20,000, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. It's because you had Herbalife in your house. You're a high earner. You know how to make money by working for someone else, but you don't know how to say no. You don't know how to have boundaries, and that hurts you in the long term. You are bad. You are doing yourself a disservice. And to end up that with that story, it's very, very bad to see people getting scammed by family and friends. So try to understand that the moment you are sold promises and stories to give away something that you have is the moment you should stop. If it's not signed anywhere, if even if that there've been so many contracts that are lies and that obfuscate and have fine print that say that the person is not liable and they don't owe you any money if the business venture doesn't work or something like that. So, and when they are with you, they're saying, "Oh yeah, no, don't worry. If you're gonna get your money back if this doesn't work." But in the contract, it's so there are so many deceptive ways to just get you away from your money. So assume that everything is a lie until proven otherwise. You need proof. You need trust, but trust is not that good. You need proof. You need evidence. You need to scrutinize anything that has to do with incentives that benefit more the other person than that they benefit you. And you have to realize that you are doing stuff because of incentives as well. So they are manipulating this incentive thing to tell you, oh, you're going to make this much, or you're going to make that much, or it's going to save you, or in 3 years, you're going to be this and that and this and that. And to be honest, it's the same thing that someone would, with a good deal, would say as well. But you know what else would that person say to you? Look, this is what they would say. It's probably going to require you to become a different person. And it's probably not going to work for you. It's going to be hard. You're going to have to wait a little bit for the results. You're going to have to trust in the beginning because you're not going to have the proof. But by this date, this specific date, you're going to start to see results. If you do this, this, and this, if you don't do it, you're not going to get the results. You have to do this, 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 and this. And if that those actions require you to go to your family and ask for money, or to give some money to that person, or the incentive doesn't only benefit you, it's bad. So those requirements to get results, if they are, if in some way the other person is benefiting, then you should be very careful. And yeah, if they ask you for money, for a large sum of money, for investment or for whatever, ask them, if this is so profitable, why aren't you putting your money in this and instead asking me for money? If you're saying like you can make this amounts of money, why aren't you putting the money in? Why are you asking me for money? And they're going to be saying, "Oh, because I want to help you. I want to build you a business." I'm like, "But why? Don't think you are special." The moment we think we are special is the moment we get scammed. It's late night, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and Sophie has the energy of 1,000 suns. No, she's just playful. She's cuddly. She wants affection. She's so lovely. And yeah, we've been lazy today. We went out for 3 hours to sit in the sun because it was a beautiful day. And you are going to eat my microphone. I know it. I know it. I'm going to lower the camera so you can enjoy the pet action, the petting action. She wants to lick my hands. Yes, lick my hands. That's how it's done. You like it? I love you. I love you. I love you, little dog. She's a little dog. She has small little feet and beautiful ears, and her breath stinks. Stinky breath from eating all the meat. I don't feed her, uh, I cook for her. So she's a spoiled little brat. Yes, yes, yes. She's banging her tail against the table, the office. Now she's gonna just sleep on the floor. She's had enough attention and affection, and now she's gonna be like, okay. What a simple life she has. It's amazing. Yeah, no, she's back. She's back. She's back. Who's back? Yes. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, she's back. She's back for a second. For the second time. She wants more attention. Late night attention. Yes. Yes. You want to bite me? Yes. 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 I love you. She's a lovely dog. She's so affectionate. She's a spoiled dog as well. Very spoiled. She like to play around. She's like a. She's still young, actually. She's 1 year and 3 months. So she's. Whoa! The chair. Jesus. Yeah, it has a thing where it goes like this, and it you can go lower with your back. I learned that a couple of months ago. I didn't know about it. You can basically press this, well, pull it, and then you can go further back, and it screeches like hell. It makes bad noises. It's the whiniest chair in my life I've ever seen. It whines constantly. Oh, you're sitting on me. You are sitting on me. Stop sitting on me. Give me a break. Yeah, today was a lazy day, and I hope you had a great day as well. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.